Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to another leaks and predictions video for TD 1.4. I didn't really see myself making this video, but there's just so many major new leaks to go over that I decided why not just do it again and go over the new leaks. First minor leak that I want to go over is the fact that we can now change keybinds on PC and Xbox. This is already a kind of a feature for mobile players being able to switch where their abilities, like profiles, if you call them, icons around. So I'm glad that us console and PC players can finally do something like that. Another leak that I went over last video that is now officially confirmed is that Remote Trap is finally gone from Rouge's kit. I'm so happy about it. I think that she's gonna get, my prediction for her is she's gonna get another stealthy type of ability, but not something like evasion, something that could help the team, but also hide herself so she's not as noticeable. Another thing that we got for Rouge is that when she drops her flashbang, instead of doing that little bounce, it'll finally just explode instantly. My prediction with this, it's not like a prediction, but I think that since this is being added, I think Alex probably gonna remove or at least buff the drop range limit, because there's a height max that it can go from, and it kind of makes it almost pointless. So I hope he does something about that. Another thing that was kind of leaked last video, Orb is officially gone in 1.4. It was very hinted that it would be gone because of the amount of hate it was getting from the devs, the dev and a bunch of the mods. So this doesn't really surprise anybody. Another small leak thing is that Outleak says that Shadow is now encouraged to be aggressive. I think we all know what this is hinting at, and we're gonna get over, or we'll discuss that when that part comes up, which is next. I think that his offensive stats, like how far he pushes, stuff like that, might be getting slightly buffed, but the thing is with the next leak, kind of disproves that. What I mean by disproves, I mean it kind of just feels like that won't happen, because Shadow's getting what looks like to me a passive, where the more offensive he gets, the more rewarding he's getting. It looks like he's getting something to do with chaos control, chaos spears, stuff like that. I'm predicting that he'll be able to, when that meter's fully charged, he'll be able to take his inhibitor rings off, and that'll boost all of his stats, how far he pushes, how short, the shorter his cooldowns are, he gets slightly faster, stuff like that. The next leak I have has two things to share. So first, we can see that Sally's hair is finally getting updated, which is great because it looks like a piece of salami right now, and I hate it. But the other thing is, Sally and Cream are both gonna have these little, I think, boxes around the survivors, where if your mouse or your finger, or I don't know what it will be for Xbox, is hovering it, they're gonna have priority over the shield if they're near you. So this is really gonna help those who struggle with aiming, which is pretty much everyone. I know I do. And finally let you shield the right person instead of giving that shield, for example, to that one Shadow hiding and barely doing anything that got in your way of your shielding to Knuckles. The next thing that we have is Colossus's block getting allegedly buffed. Right now, his block is kind of ass. I mean, it blocks, all the stunts in the game and homing attack, which is nice. But, it blocks one stun, and if you're about to get, jumped, for example, by Amy and Knuckles, it'll only block one of them. So you're still gonna get stunned no matter what. But I guess it looks like Outleak is trying to make it so if Colossus successfully blocks you, you take a slight bit of damage back, maybe. I just hope Colossus can now block multiple things at once, instead of tanking Knuckles' punch but then immediately getting shot by Tails. The final leak I have as of right now is that Knuckles is getting a quote-unquote variety punch, kinda. It's called Charge Punch, and basically it'll put Knuckles in this walking stance where wherever he clicks, he'll jump and punch at. And it's like, it shares, if you can remember the old shield share, how they were on the same cooldown. It's similar to that, except when you use normal punch, you get put on an 18-second cooldown. But if you use charge punch, it puts you on a 20-second cooldown for both charge punch and the normal punch. So you actually have to think about which one you want to use, because missing could punish you severely if you missed with charge punch, or, you know, like, just screw you over. So I'm excited to see what this new move for Knuckles, who hasn't gotten a new move in 3 years, has in store. So that is currently all the leaks that I have right now. I know there's a lot more, but I don't have them on me or couldn't find them. If you know any more leaks, do feel free to comment them in the comments. And feel free to also ask any questions about these leaks. I might be able to share my personal idea of what some of them might mean, and others if you're confused. And with that, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and maybe I'll make a third one of this if there's enough leaks again. Later.